Hello everyone, this is Natricia, and today I'm doing my first YouTube video. I want to take you into my life. I want to encourage people with these videos because, even though life is not what you want it to be, even though life is rough, you can still make it good. So that's the aim of these videos. I just want to be an encouragement to people out there who you're having a rough go at life. It's okay. It's all right to struggle, but it's what you do with those struggles that really counts. So, to start off, I am going to give you a little bit of history about myself. So, as you can see, I'm a nice dark milk chocolate. I was born and raised in Jamaica, and I moved to Canada in 2005. So that would be about almost 15 years now. I am on the cusp of turning 35. I am going to be a big woman soon. But aside from all of that, whenever people ask me who am I would tell them that I am first and foremost a Christian. I'm a child of God. That's my faith. That's what keeps me going. Secondly, I am a single mom to two amazing babies, a girl and a boy. I'm sure I'll introduce them in another video coming up sometime because they really love the limelight. They're YouTubers apparently, so with 6 subscribers, hopefully I'll get more than 6. We'll see. Um, Next, I am a full-time employee, so I work full-time for a major healthcare company. And third, I'm a full-time student. I am pursuing a Bachelor of Commerce in a general Bachelor of Commerce, actually. So I like to consider myself a triple threat because I have these 3 full-time lives that I have to juggle. And let me tell you, it is tough, but I'm trying my very best. So the idea for these videos came about a day or so ago when I realized that, life is tough, life is rough right now. When I sit and think about the finer details, it's definitely not where I want to be. It's not, the kind of life that I dreamt for myself. But I gotta make a go at it. I gotta make it what it can be. Last term at school, I had 3 courses. So, 3 courses are considered to be a full time student, and my courses are all online, which is great because I work in the daytime. I come home, I spend some time with my babies, send them off to bed, then I stay up and I get some schoolwork done, get some sleep, and repeat. But for last term, for my 3 courses, it was my best term ever because I got 2 A's and an A plus. And let me tell you, I am super proud of myself right now. I am so proud because at the end of December, when I had 1 month left in my contract for my 3 courses, I hadn't completed any of my courses. I hadn't finished any exams as yet. I had finished an assignment out of maybe, I think it was about 11 and 4 discussions. And the month of January was rough. It was packed. I had to get all my assignments in, my discussions done. But, through it all, I got through it. I got everything done, and I completed my last exam for last term on Saturday. And I just got my grade back, and it's better than I expected. So I'm sitting and I'm thinking about all of this. It's mm, what's the word that I want to use? It's challenging because you get 24 hours in the day, and if one full-time life is 8 hours, then that's and three full-time lives, that's 24 hours. There's no time for me. And if I count it like that, then there will be no time for sleep. I travel into Edmonton for work every day, and that cuts out a good 3 hour chunk of my day. So I have to be strategic with the time that I have. I don't want the relationship with my babies to suffer. So, it's a give and take relationship. There are days when I get to work and I'm like, coffee, because I only got 5 hours sleep, or maybe four. So it's giving up something for the greater good, because I know this is not the be all and all. This is not all that life will be. In the middle of that, I'm hoping to live some life, though. It's not great, to by the least. I mean, we don't go on vacations because we can't afford it. We have to be creative with what we do. Um, Money is tight. Money is extremely tight. But at the end of the day, we're making memories. And I love making memories. So I don't know how often I'll get to post these videos. I'm hoping to get in at least one or two per week. Just to let you know what's happening, how it's going. I'll tell you different things about my life, how I get through different aspects without getting discouraged. And I'll also just do some videos about just being encouraging. But I want to tell you, before I end this video, I want to tell that one person out there who is thinking, I cannot do this, don't you dare give up. Because when you give up, you're breaking that process. It's like it's like riding a bike. I have an exercise bike that I don't use as I should. But the first 5 minutes is the hardest 5 minutes. And then when you cut that 5 minute barrier, you almost feel like you can ride for half an hour. And then you get to half an hour and you're like, oh, I really can go for another 15 minutes. So when the hardship strikes, it's the hardest thing to say. I won't give up, because giving up is sometimes so much easier. But the rewards at the end, they're so great. I mean, there were times during the past 4 months when I just said, you know what? I'm just going to work for 50% of my grade. That's the passing grade. I'm just going to work for that. Or when it got down to the wire and I had a week left to get 3 huge assignments done, and I would say, I'm just going to get 80. I'm just going to work for 80%. 80% on my assignment. I can still pass the course with flying colors. But I took that time and I toiled and I press on. There was one night I remember when I was up for a whole 22 hours. 22 hours. I woke up at 3 a.m. that morning and I didn't go to sleep until 1 a.m. the next morning. 22 hours, and I pushed and I got the assignment submitted. Oh, and yeah, got 90%. I mean, I was hoping for the 100, but 90% is great too. So even if it's a little bit, just do a little bit at a time. Let's keep moving. That's what I want to say. Keep moving. When you're struggling, just keep moving. When you stop, things feel so overwhelming. Just keep moving. It doesn't matter if it's just one step. That's one step that you didn't take. You just got to keep going. Slowly but surely, things will work out. You'll get there. Just keep pressing on. Okay, well, thank you for tuning in. In later videos to come, we'll talk about, you know, how I balance the house. I'll tell you about my support systems. I'll tell you about my kitties, because I'm sure they want to be in here too. And I'll tell you about just life in general. Because I know that somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to be encouraged. And that's what I do. I'm an encourager. I help people in any way that I can. That's my first love. I was originally going to be a psychologist, but you know, that didn't work out. So now I'm going into business. Hopefully that will help me too. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll do another video soon, hopefully. I'll take you into, all different areas of my life. So, thank you. Bye.